Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hey, y'all. Hey, beloved. What is up? What is happening? Where you be? What's going on? All the good stuff, right? All that good stuff. All that good stuff. So, what we doing? What we doing, y'all? What we doing? Where we at? Where we be? All right. Sending love and blessings and all the good stuff out to you this here morning. So I'm on this morning, but some of you are going to be on with me. I'm grateful for that. I love playing with you. We have good fun, big fun, as they say. So I'm excited about those of you who will be on. And then those of you who will, Letitia coming in right on cue, girl. Hey, Tisha. Hey. Welcome. And then for those of you who will hashtag it and replay it at a later time, cool with me, sending love out to you, doing what you do at the time that works for you. Yes, and yes. For those of you who will be on, I might not never know you on because you the silent partner. So thank you for being on. I appreciate you. And for those of you who will be especially used by Papa, for me, for my purposes. Sherry Naylor is on. Hey, Sherry Naylor. For those of you who will be specially used by Papa, then wonderful. I'm very, very grateful for you being on. Yes, Letitia, I can call you later. I probably need to reach out to everybody, huh? Okay, you just reminded me of that. Yes, I can call you later, ma'am. And who will be used by Papa to help me to know. Keep going. Keep going. Do y'all know that we all need that? Like, no matter where we are in our life, no matter where we are on our journey, no matter where we are in our craft, we all need someone every now and then to say, oh, or we benefit. It helps. Every now and then when someone says, you're doing something to the effect of you're doing a good job, what you're doing matters, something along those lines, right? It just benefits us. It helps us. Sometimes it puts the extra wind in our sail. Sometimes it helps us with that one more time of getting back up, right? Sometimes we need that. So just saying, there are those categories of people who Papa uses, particularly for this here venture, the 5:40 a.m. Why? All right. So this morning we are talking about, what if there were no failures? What if there are no failures? Only learns. What if there are no failures? Only learns. Look, look. I'm talking to myself while I'm talking to y'all. We are immobilized too often by what we consider as failures. We're too often immobilized by what we see as failures. And so, because failures, I don't know what, are embarrassing, failures are hurtful, failures are scary, failures are, we're concerned about what it looks like, what other people might have to say about it, the possibility of failing, it hurts our ego. That's really what it is. It hurts our ego. And so we just don't want the feeling of failure. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, sis. So good to see you. Love you back. So we just really don't want the feeling of failure, the feeling of it, because it's not a truth. It's not a reality. Something didn't work. It's not equated to failure. It didn't work. It didn't work the way we anticipated. It didn't come out the way we wanted it to. What did we learn? What do we take from there? How do we grow? How do we increase? And then how do we keep moving forward? Right? What What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Failure is simply ways that didn't work. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so good morning, Tanya. Good morning, sis. Good to see you. Good to see you, sis. And so we have been for way too long paralyzed by failure, by the thought of failure. And then when we think about it long enough, we feel it. We feel it as if, as if it's real. And so oftentimes there are visions that we have, there are thoughts that we have, there are dreams that we have that we fail to pursue because we've given failure more power than our dreams. We've given failure, the possibility of failure, more power than our dreams. So I'd like to introduce us to this thought of learning as opposed to failing. There have been, and I don't remember who exactly it was. It was either Edison or Bell or one of them who, when asked how many times, what does he feel, what is his thought about all of his failures? And he was like, failures? I never failed one time. I learned how many times it didn't work. I learned how many times it didn't work. And so with that, can we shift our thinking about failing to learns, to how many times it didn't work, how many ways it didn't work. And we're often so afraid of it didn't work. I tried it and it didn't work. Well, try something else, beloved. Try something else. Try a different road. Try a different path. Try a different look. I really think our best teachers on this subject are toddlers, right? We talked about this. We got a whole book about this. Our best teachers on this subject are toddlers, because a toddler, right? So many lessons about this. Go ahead and speak, Mama James. Keep it real is the only way. Good morning. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, sir. It's so good to see you. Yes. And so toddlers don't care what anybody have to say. They don't care. They just keep getting up no matter what. They fall an innumerable amount of times, like over and over and over. They keep falling, but they keep learning how to get back up. I'm just saying, y'all. Thankful Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning to Vera L. Robinson. Good morning. Toddlers figure out how to keep getting back up. It's what they do. They keep getting back up no matter what. They don't care that they fell off the couch, off the chair, off the table. They don't care that their foot slipped, that their diaper was crooked. They don't care that, because they haven't been indoctrinated about caring what other people think. They haven't gotten that disease yet, the disease of caring what other people think. The disease of being paralyzed by other people's opinion of you. They don't have the disease yet. They haven't been contaminated yet with, I'm so afraid that they're going to think I'm not. Who cares? You right? Shift your thinking from failure to learning ways a thing didn't work. Thank you, Letitia. Good morning, Judith. Good morning, and welcome. They don't care. So because they don't care, they keep getting back up. We care too much, so we stay down. Something didn't work, we stay down. Something didn't look right, we stay down. So look, I realize that's why it's one of the reasons, Dr. James, I wish more people got up when they fail. Yes, Frank, absolutely. Do you know where we could be if more people got up when they failed? Do you know where we would be as a humanity? Where our communities would be if we got back up when we failed? Look, I'm saying, y'all, we got to keep getting back up. We've got to stop giving other people's opinion of us so much power that it keeps us down. We're so worried about what other people are going to think. What are they going to believe? They're going to believe I'm not good enough. What? Then you forget who you are. Then you forget. And I'm talking to me too, because sometimes I forget. Yesterday I had 2 clients that were just really outside of my scope. And I've been a therapist a long time and I've taught a lot, but I don't have the skill for every person. I don't have the skill for every person. So I had 2 clients that are really out of my scope. And, and so I left the experience just with some internal dialogue about what am I doing? How am I doing? Is there something else I need to learn? Is this, and then, that the negative voices are coming like, what are you doing? Do you even know what you're doing? Yes, I do, for the people who I'm called to. But the ones who I'm not called to, no, I don't know, because I don't have that skill set. So we've got to be real about where we are, because otherwise, if we keep trying to fooling ourselves, then we're gonna, fall ourselves into what's called the imposter syndrome. We'll find ourselves questioning this. The thing is, are you aligned? Are you doing what you're called to do? Are you aligned for that thing? If you're not aligned, then yeah, it's not going to work, because that's not your work. And that's the beauty of it all, because we are gifted, uniquely gifted, and we want our gifts. We want to go into the room that our gifts made room for, instead of going into somebody else's room. And then no, it feels all crazy and whatever. And so yesterday I was like, okay, we need to find you a different resource, because it's not we've gone as far as we can. I've done all that I know to do. Do you see? Because you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be. Thank you, Letitia. Thank you. Thank you. Can you remember who you were before the world told you could be? So when we think to that end, when we think about toddlers haven't received that yet. They still going about their own business, and I don't care how bad they hurt themselves, they still figuring out how to walk. They're still they're still trying to figure out how to walk. No matter how badly they hurt themselves, no matter what didn't work, no matter what, didn't look pretty. Beloved, I'm inviting you today to get back up and make it your life's mantra, that no matter what, I will get back up. Scripture says a righteous man falleth 7 times, and 7 times he gets back up. That means no matter how many times you fall, beloved, get back up. Match your get-ups to your falls. Match your get-ups to your falls. There should never be a fall without a get back up. There should never be a fall without a get up. Match them. If you fall, connected to the hip of a fall is a get up. Connected to the hip of a fall is a get up. I'm just saying, get back up. No matter how many times it didn't work, no matter who said what, no matter what you felt about it, get your butt back up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. You better work. What's that song? Come in. Work while it's day, for the night is coming, and you can't find your way. Oh, sinner, I wonder, what will you do? You better choose today. Tomorrow's not promised to you. I want to say, no, where do you stand? Y'all remember the song? Who's on the Lord's side? Where do you stand? Who's on the Lord's side? Who's on the Lord's side? I want to know. Okay, I'm going to stop singing. Oh, I forgot that song. I'm going to have to sing that song when I get offline. I will get back up no matter how many times I fall. Yes, Tanya, toddlers are still being themselves. They have yet to conform to who the world says they should be, nor have they confirmed to doing what the world says they can or cannot do. We can take some lessons from a toddler. Lessons from a toddler, y'all. We wrote that book, right? We need to do some edits. It's got some errors in there. But I'm gonna show you. Wait, I don't think I had a book up here anyway. I was gonna show you the book. Because we did create this wonderful book called Life of a Toddler. I think it's called The Life of a Toddler. Yeah, we created that book. And so we're gonna go in and we're gonna correct it and republish it and stuff like that, so we can, because it's a benefit. I will get back up. Match my get up to my falls. Connected to a fail is get up. Connected to a fail is a get up. Gems. It is a get up. I'm rocking and clapping. Yes. Get up. If you're on the Lord's side, get on up. Get up. Get on up. If you on the Lord's side, get up. If you on the Lord's, if you on, I'm on the Lord's side. Do. That's a bad song, y'all. I don't even know who sang it. I used to choir. I used to direct it as a choir. I love being a choir director. That was so much fun. It was so much fun. So much fun. One of my favorite songs to direct is Total Praise and what's the song we were singing, Devere? That fast song we were singing in the car. Total Praise and Joy. Joy. Yeah. So those two are my favorite songs to direct. More abundantly. Thank you. I come that you might have life more abundantly. Yeah, I cut up on that kind of song. Oh my God, I can feel it now. Yes. Okay. Let me get back focused. Okay. So there's one story that I heard that's really powerful to this conversation. And that's the story of Babe Ruth, right? There are many stories. But there was a reporter. So all the reporters, when Babe Ruth broke the record for the home runs, all the reporters were going around talking about the number of home runs. This reporter was like, I wonder how many times he struck out. And as the story goes, and check it for yourself. I might have my facts off just a little bit, but the gist of the story is the same. Is that he had, I believe, 3 times the number of strikeouts than he had home runs. 3 times the number of strikeouts to his home runs. And the only thing that people were talking about was his home runs. But from a numerical perspective, he had 3 times the amount of times where he struck out. I'm just saying, beloved, I'm saying. Look, 3 times the number. That's just saying, keep going, keep trying. Perfect your craft, and then perfect the perfection of your craft. And then perfect the perfection of your craft. Keep going, because there's always more. As long as there is breath in our body on this side of heaven, there's more for us to do, to discover, and all those kinds of things. Tanya, yes, the song Joy was so much fun. We sang that as well. So, y'all, so here we are. Let's make sure we're doing it. We are doing it. So here we go. February is still self-love month. It's self-love month. We are in the 21st day of February. That means you've loved on you 21 times intentionally. Beloved, I really hope you have. I really hope that you have loved on you 21 times. And then y'all know what's coming, because my birthday celebration is March 9th. And I am hoping that each one of you in some way will participate with us on that day, because I'm not going to be alone. And I'm super excited about not being alone. I'm going to have folk with me, traveling with me, being with me in the studio with me. All the good stuff is happening on that day. I'm so super excited about turning 60. Super excited. Sound like Byron. Super excited about turning 60. 6 decades, y'all. It's 6 decades of this girl being around, being on earth, doing a thing called Kathy. Yes, Catherine Elaine James. Catherine. Did y'all know my name is really Catherine? Catherine Elaine James. That's what my mom used to call me. Catherine Elaine. Well, actually, she used to call me Kathy. Kathy, like Kaffee. That's what she called me. Kathy. I love it. And so, yes. Join us for the celebration, y'all. Join us for the celebration. It is astounding the number of successful people who count their so-called failures as the reason for their success. Yeah, and we got to do the same thing, right? We got to do the same thing. All right, join us. And how do you join us? How do you join us for the birthdays? The way you join us, first of all, is you tune in. Tune in at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:30. Oh, I need to change that a.m. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. One of those ways. Look, you got to be on there. You got to record it. If you can't be on there, I want you to be a part of the experience. And while you're there, beloved, you gotta look. You gotta download. My gift for you that day is going to be my book called Freedom is Our Birthright. Freedom is Our Birthright is going to be my gift for you that day, and I am inviting you. Is our birthright. Freedom is Our Birthright is the name of the book, right? The new release. The new release, y'all. It's the new release. The new release. Dr. Catherine E. James, new release. It's Freedom is Our Birthright. And so I'm inviting you to download the new release, Freedom is Our Birthright, on March 9th. Download it on March the 9th, and you will get a link to download. That's going to be my free gift to you. This book is a book of freedom for me, and I'm praying that it's to be a freedom for you. Now, on that day, we are also we've already launched the More Love Please movement. More Love Please. Look, I'm inviting you to join the More Love Please movement. Be a part of the movement, and you can be a part by going to drcatherineejames.com. And if you click here on this button, it'll take you to, and then it's a lot of things. That page is describing all the things that's happening on that day. Just click all the way to the bottom and join the movement. And so the movement, there are two ways in which you can participate in the movement. I'm asking you to participate in both ways. But if you got to choose one, the first one is the most important one. I'm asking you to participate in both ways. Love you more. Love yourself more. And you will take more love everywhere you go. That's the whole point of the movement, is to take love everywhere you go. The second part is to agree to contribute $13 a month, right? Be a supporter of $13 a month, and or you don't have to do one or the other, right? And or $150 sponsor. That sponsor will cover an entire show. The $13 a month help to support the show that is entitled For the Love of It. For the Love of It is our television show that we are starting on March 9th, For the Love of It. So your $13 a month will support For the Love of It. It will support the movement, right? The movement of More Love Please, and For the Love of It supports the movement. So we will always talk about love in some way on For the Love of It. What are we doing we show up for the love of it. We are for the love of it. We change for the love of it. We pursue for the love of it. We forgive for the love of it. All of it is for the love of it. Our existence is for the love of it. Because, beloved, my life's intention is this, that every soul knows love and know that they are loved. That's my life's intention. I want to do that everywhere I go, everywhere that I show up. I want, when people hear anything that I have to say, they come away from it experiencing love, right? That they experience love. What would the world be like if this was everyone's intention? What would the world be like if this was everyone's intention? We would live a different kind of a world. We would live in a different kind of a world. So, beloved, I love you. I love you, and I'm inviting you to more love. Love wins. It cannot fail. It just can't. It's an impossibility. Love will win every time, right? And so when you believe that, you will pursue love for you. Then you'll have an overflow, which will make love available for others. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you know what we did. We forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I don't have the right to not be amazing, because you are an amazing, wonderfully created individual, person, being, beloved, child of the Most High. You choose. All right. Love you. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow.